Oh, look at that. That's our sweet and sour beef meatballs, Chinese style. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing Chinese style sweet and sour beef balls. Now, sweet and sour beef balls have been around for quite some time, but many folks don't do it the Chinese style way. We're going to do it. Come on, let's show you how to do it. In here, minced beef. So we're going to make the beef balls first, and we're going to shove it to one side whilst we make a sauce and then a batter. Okay, we've got a beaten egg. We're going to give that a little mix in. That can go in there. This is a grated small onion and garlic. Some breadcrumbs. You can use black pepper. I'm using white. A little bit of pepper in there. Spruce them up a little bit. Going in there, a little bit of ground ginger. And we want a little bit of soy sauce. And we're going to give it a mix. Come on. Let's mix it all up. Okay, and all it is a case of rolling some of these to about an inch, roughly around about there. Now you don't have to go crazy, you know, just get them roughly about the same size, all about like that. Now you could weigh all these if you so wished, that's up to you. So there you are. All we got to do now is fry these, pre-fry them, put them to one side, and then we can carry on. So it's a little bit of oil in the pan. Okay, we can start putting our meatballs in there, nice and steady. Now you can just shallow fry this if you want, but I've opted for this way just to make it quicker. Now what I'm trying to do is get a little bit of colour all the way around. If we get the colour all the way around, it doesn't matter if it's not quite cooked on the inside, because it's going to be finished off again when we got batter on. Okay, there you go. It doesn't take long to cook meatballs, especially beef. So we want to get those out of there. Just put them in a tray. They'll cool down a little minute while we make some sauce. And then we'll batter these up. They look fabulous. So we got those wonderful meatballs there. We'll stick them to one side. I've got a pan here with some ketchup in. This is apple cider vinegar. Now you can use white vinegar, not a problem. Got some sugar, because it's sweet and sour. Got a little bit of plum sauce, only about a teaspoon actually, just to give it that little bit of extra in there. Pineapple juice. I'm using fresh pineapples, but if you're using pineapples out of a tin, not to worry. You want about 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. And we're going to make up a cornstarch slurry. In here I've got some corn flour. In here I've got some water. Now mix it together, throw it in there, mix it all up and start heating it up. So in it goes. Just give it all a stir in and then start heating it up. That smells fabulous. In we go, a little bit of a flame. Now we're going to cheat a little minute here. We're not going to stir fry the peppers or the pineapple. We'll chuck it in here. Let it cook. So this is the lazy man's way of cooking today. In there with those peppers. Now they're going to soften in there with some crunch. And we got some pineapple. I did say it was a lazy man's way. That is our perfect sweet and sour sauce. Look at that. And just let it cook in there a little minute. That veg will soften very quickly, so you don't have to worry about that. See, normally you would stir fry off your veg and everything, make your sauce. We're doing it a different way around today. We're just making it so easy. We're chucking it all in one pan. And it's only a couple of minutes on that to soften that veg. A little bit thicker. Perfect. Right, we're going to get on with the meatballs. Okay, in here we have some self-raising flour, and this is water. We'll mix it all up, make a batter. You know, it's just an eyeball job really, but I'll put a guide in the description. It's probably about 180 mils of water. So just draining the bits out of the oil, and we're going to use the same oil. There's no point putting fresh oil in. Okay, so put your drained oil back in there, and we want a flame on. Just give that a last stir, that self-raising flour batter. It's plain and simple. You take your beef balls and you dump them in there. You give them a twiddle round in there, and then you take a skewer and you put your beef ball in there. And that is going to put a lovely little batter on there. A bit like the Chinese. So we're not worried about cooking them obviously because they're already cooked. What we're trying to do is put a batter on. A nice crispy batter. I think we better do these in 2 batches actually. And then all it is, just give it a little turn over. All this stuff is known as scraps. Yes, you can eat it if you want, but you know, take it out. Just helps for frying. Okay, we're going to take these out. We're going to batter up those others and put those in. And then we're going to re-dip those and then fry them. And that should fill all the gaps. The thing is, when you're doing beef balls like this, what happens is that the meat inside still has fat juices in. So it bubbles away like crazy under the batter. Okay, let's just carry on. Okay, I think we can have those out of there. Okay, our balls in there. So we're just cooking them now for a nice golden crispiness all the way around. There we have it. Once you've got your beef balls crispied up like that, we're going to get them out. We're going to rest them a little minute on there. I'm going to serve up. That's going to drip some of the excess oil off. Nice and steady. Look at those things. Come on. Listen to that. Okay, let's get them served up. On here with some of our sauce. Let's get those fabulous beef balls on there. Oh, they're crispy. Oh, they're crispy. On there with some of that sauce. A little bit of greenery. Oh, look at that. That's our sweet and sour beef meatballs, Chinese style. Just look at these. Oh, let's just take that one. Listen. Listen to the crunch on there. That is fantastic. You ready? Just look in there. Crispy batter all the way around. Fantastic flavoured meatball. That is awesome. Crunchy outside, fantastic sweet and sour sauce. What more could you want? And our veggies. Soft but still firm. That is sweet and sour beef meatballs made absolutely fantastic. This is an unusual one. You're not going to see it anywhere. We've Chinese battered it, you know, like you would get in a takeaway. Most people just make it meatballs. Okay, that's a quick way. Meatballs with a stir fry sauce. We've made it a Chinese way. So there you go, sweet and sour beef meatballs made Chinese style. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them all about it. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video.